Welcome back, my friends. Today I'm sharing an appetizer that captures everything I love about cooking, the traditions I grew up with, and the joy of creating something new. In my kitchen, Italian roots always guide me, but my love for Greek culture and food adds another brushstroke to my growing culinary canvas. We begin with Kataifi Pastry. I'm using half the package and gently loosening the strands so they become light and airy. I choose Kataifi instead of my usual puff pastry because it wraps the flavor so beautifully, creating a delicate and crisp little masterpiece. My daughter Julia helps me drizzle melted butter over the kataifi. A little family teamwork in the kitchen. I massage the butter through the pastry so every strand becomes silky and ready to crisp beautifully in the oven, and I will set it on the side. The ingredients we'll need: fresh figs, creamy mascarpone cheese, sun-dried tomatoes in oil, savory pancetta thinly sliced, and our buttery kataifi. After washing the figs, I trim the stem and I will set the figs aside. A few sun-dried tomatoes get a quick chop to release all that rich, intense flavor. Place the sun-dried tomatoes in a small bowl. I add about 5 tablespoons of mascarpone to the sun-dried tomatoes. I love using mascarpone instead of regular cream cheese because it has a softer, silkier texture and a gentle sweetness that doesn't overpower the figs. It melts beautifully into the tomatoes, creating a filling that's creamy, delicate, and perfectly balanced. A good mix and the filling is ready. Okay, it's time to bring back the figs into the scene. Each one is cut into 4 sections, but not all the way down. This is very crucial. They need to stay whole so they can cradle that creamy mascarpone filling. I gently open the first cut of the fig and tuck in a little of the mascarpone mixture. Then I open the second cut and add a bit more. Let me show you again. Cut the fig into 4 and then open one cut and spread the filling. There you go. And then you open the other cut and spread more. I continue this way with all my figs. Make sure you buy the pancetta at the deli counter and ask them to slice it nice and thin. Each fig will be wrapped with this savoury pancetta, which balances the sweetness of the fig and the creaminess of the mascarpone. I continue this way with all the figs until they're all done. Now I take a generous handful of the buttery kataifi and wrap it around each pancetta wrapped fig. The strands create a beautiful little nest that will crisp up perfectly in the oven. I place each one into a muffin pan so they hold their shape as they bake. And now a light sprinkle of crushed pistachios adds color and a beautiful little crunch. These are now ready for the oven. Preheated to 375 Fahrenheit or 190 Celsius. And they will bake for about 30 to 35 minutes until the kataifi turns golden, crisp, and irresistible. And here they are, beautifully textured and full of character. They look like little nests, perfect for Easter or any spring gathering. The kataifi gives a light, delicate crunch. The pancetta adds its savory warmth. And inside, the sweet fig and creamy mascarpone come together in the most harmonious bite. If you enjoyed this recipe, don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share. And I will see you in the next recipe. Ciao!